Shalom, family. I want to leave you with a small little parable, story, idea for you to percolate on today. So, many of you have purchased vehicles in the past, especially if you're older. You've done this more than once. You've had the vehicle for a number of years. You've maybe lost it through a wreck, or you've sold it and passed it on and gotten yourselves a new vehicle and moved on again. The interesting thing that seems to be universal across the world for us as humanity, and especially as men, I would think, is the fact that when we receive a new vehicle, when we get a vehicle, we see the manual. The manual's right there in the vehicle from day one. From the moment you take possession of the vehicle, there is the manual. It comes with the vehicle, but it's usually a thick manual. And you might take it when you get your vehicle and you take it out and you look and you go, oh, this is so nice, it's glossy. Look at all this information, and you just flip through it a little bit, put it back in its cover, stick it back in the glove box, and that is where it lives, untouched for eternity. And you just drive your vehicle and figure things out the hard way. Sometimes not even using 10% of the features that came with your vehicle, or having knowledge beyond 5% of what you need to know about your vehicle, its safe running and all these things, its maintenance, its upkeep. You just don't know. You trust that other people will figure this out for you. And that is just how it works. And then to give you an example, one time a few years ago, I'd had a vehicle for a long time. And when I was getting rid of the vehicle, the person that was taking the vehicle from me reached down under the passenger seat and pulled a lever, and an entire box came out that had been there the entire time under the passenger seat. It was a box where you could store things. That was part of the features of the vehicle. I had never known at all that said box existed, and would have made my life easier than having things just lying all over the place when I needed things in the front of the vehicle. This is an example of just one feature I never knew about. Another stupid example would be someone reaching up and touching the roof of your vehicle, and a compartment opens where you keep your sunglasses. But you never knew something like that was there, and you keep your sunglasses on the dashboard or between the seats because you never read the manual. And so your life was not made easier or simpler by understanding all the things available to you. Now, why am I talking about this? I'm not selling you a vehicle. I'm not encouraging you to be more astute about reading those manuals and things like that. I'm saying that it is the same with us. We have arrived in this life. We have this human body. We're here. We're on this journey, and we have the Word of God, which is our manual, basic instruction before leaving earth. And most people look at it and they go, oh, this is so pretty. Look at it. This is so nice. Oh, wow. And put it away. And it's in pristine condition forever, because you're not going to bother. It's too exhaustively thick. No, not going to do it. I'll have someone else tell me a few basic things when I go to church on Sundays, or when I bump into a pastor or someone else who knows what they're talking about. Maybe they'll explain something to me. But I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And that's the attitude most people have. And thus, you lose out on perks, wonders, ability, power, things that you should know to make your life easier. For we are in a battle against principalities, powers, spiritual hosts in the heavenlies, everything out there, and everything you need to equip you and prepare you and stand you in stead for these times that you're living in is in the Word of God. For you to know what's lying ahead, because you understand the prophecies of the times telling you the hour. All these things are in the Word of God. It's in the manual. You just need to take the time to open it and read it, and your life will be transformed by living waters. So I encourage you, don't treat it like you treat your car's manual. Treat it like the bread of life and living waters, without which you will starve and die, that you need daily, hourly, by the second, all the time, that you yearn for, that you may be better equipped, strengthened, filled, encouraged, and carried forward on the river of God's grace and mercy. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.